It's the future, and the world is controlled by the trans-global corporations of the late 20th century. These days, seems everything has its price, even the law.
And some of you are probably wondering why we're even back here. The truth is, I don't know. In the years since I've had this channel, this is just one out of many things that I'm dissatisfied with. I never really liked how I covered the game, so today I thought I'd right those wrongs and remake the video I did all those years ago. But before we get anywhere near that, for this game in particular, it's important that we cover the prequel first, just so we have an accurate picture of where we are. See, the funny thing is, the game you are looking at right now technically wasn't supposed to exist. The developers of Tomb Raider Core Design originally wanted to vote Sega on making a new Streets of Rage game. Sega turned them down, so the concept was ported over to the PlayStation, and the result is what we have here. The game was your stock standard beat 'em up with different yet albeit too similar different playable characters and different environments and baddies for you to fight. Despite the game being lukewarm at its best, it kind of developed a cult following. I mean, come on. There's even action figures of the damn characters. And of course, when you have a moderately successful video game like this, of course you make a sequel. Our first concern is the cover, because I mean really, what is any of this? I mean, this is obviously hot from the original game. Random explosions for no reason other than to look cool. Mysterious blue city thing next to company logos. Let me know if after all of that you have bingo. And to emphasize my point even further, one of these things is clearly not like the other. And if you are even the slightest bit curious after that, I wouldn't blame you. Oh Jesus, here we go. So the game starts off with a cutscene explaining what little story there is, of which this is the only important bit.
This is the world of the Psycops, covert operation teams who operate outside of the system, against the system, because sometimes actions speak louder than words. Psycops has targeted the Nakamichi Corporation. These boys just stepped over the line. Their crime: illegal bioweapon program, genetic weaponry based on human DNA.
Yes, that is literally the story. I wish I was kidding. Okay, here are the problems. 1. Resident Evil has already done the story before, and it's done it better. 2. Why is Hawk the only one that can handle this? And 3. Where is everybody else? As I'm sure you can figure out, one of the major flaws against this game is that it was designed purposely to be different than its predecessor. And look, sometimes different isn't a bad thing, but when this brought you to the dance, why would you change it? And before you say, well, you don't like change, this isn't about that. The company already had a moderately successful formula, so they could have stuck to it. But anyway, you start the game and... Now, what if I told you that this was the whole game? I'm serious, it is. And you want to know the best part? Right now, you're probably thinking, man, this game looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Let me help you.
Welcome to my home. I'll take you on a guided tour. Use the D-pad to go into the music room. Okay, let's do some tumbling. Press the jump button. Now press it again and quickly press one of the directions and I'll jump that way.
Yes, and they didn't even do it that well. Again, I feel it bears repeating. Their last game was not like this at all. So why would you change it for a Tomb Raider clone? I have no idea. But when we look at the game itself, what exactly are we dealing with? The entire game revolves around collecting these squares. These squares are keys that you use to open doors. You get these keys by defeating enemies or breaking certain objects around you. That is literally the entire gameplay loop. I have nothing else to say. Even if we took this as a Tomb Raider game, the addition of hand-to-hand combat on top of tank controls clearly doesn't help the situation, and in fact, it makes it worse in some cases. I really don't want to keep repeating myself here, so I think I'll cut the video. But before I do, one more thing. Now I need you to listen very closely. See how uncomfortably silent that was? Yes, there's no in-game music at all. You are completely surrounded by silence for the whole game. So where does this leave us? I'm not exactly sure. I started this video because I didn't like my original video of the game, but I'm noticing that even trying to cover the game at my very best, there still isn't that much to talk about. So I don't know. This game will forever be one of the most unique what-ifs there ever was in gaming history. One can only imagine what it would be like if it stayed the same as its original with some slight improvements, but we will never know. Thank you for watching.